24/7.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm News 10 meteorologist Mike Bennett. As we head into the afternoon hours, 40 degrees today. You'll notice some snow coming down from the clouds there, just some flurry activity. So if you have Valentine's Day plans out there, it's not going to ruin it. You're going to be able to do your dinner or movie or whatever you have planned today. Certainly, it'll be a great day. As my colleague and friend Andy Gregorio says, hug your honey weather. Much with 40 degrees, but you're still going to want to hug your honey out there. As we head into the evening hours, 33 degrees, some flurries continuing through the evening and at least first part of the overnight hours. Let's take a look at the current temps across the rest of the area. Notice that mild air surging up the eastern seaboard, 51 down in D.C., 49 in Philly, and 44 in New York City. Well, some of that mild air kind of leaking into the region, 38 right now in Albany. So as we continue once again to get close to 40 degrees, we see really across the rest of the Midwest and Northeast, for really that cold air that we look for sometimes this time of the year. Here's your regional satellite picture. We've got a warm front lifting off to the north. There's our area of high pressure to be building in at least later on tomorrow. But for now, we're dealing with a weak disturbance kind of moving through the region. You'll see a lot of cloud cover and even a few sprinkles and flurries associated with this. In fact, we'll switch over to regional radar. And there was some heavy snow back off to the west when this system was kind of getting going yesterday. A few advisories, even some portions of the deep south saw a little bit of snow. For us, nothing more than a flurry or so out of this system, and it will continue to weaken as it moves off to our east. So here's your futurecast then. As we head throughout the rest of the day today, notice the occasional flurry possible right on through the overnight hours. Maybe an occasional snow shower as well, but again, no real accumulation, perhaps a coating at best at some of the higher elevations. Now, as we head into the overnight hours on into Wednesday morning, still a few flurries around, but as we head through Wednesday itself, can't rule out that sprinkle or flurry, but for the most part, we're going to be dry, just mostly cloudy throughout the day. Heading on into Thursday morning, at least mostly cloudy to start. And Thursday afternoon and on to the evenings looking a little bit interesting. Our next system is going to be stronger than the one that's moving through today is going to work on through. The question is there going to be enough cold air for it to be snow? And really, if you just kind of forecast off what we've seen so far this year, and you kind of have to throw that into the mix at this point, probably leaning a little bit more towards rain. So your forecast for today, 40 degrees in Saratoga, 40 in Albany, 34 up in Indian Lake. Occasional flurries lasting on through tonight, 28 in Glens Falls as well as Whitehall. Your 7-day forecast, 40 today, 43 tomorrow, and 44 on Thursday. In fact, 43 on Friday. We're in the 40s for the next 4 days, and Saturday at 39 is pretty close. So really a good stretch of mild weather out there. Thursday's that day we're watching for that next system to make its approach. And again, could start off maybe a snow, maybe changing over to rain for at least areas Albany southward before changing back over to snow. Doesn't look to be a big system, but again, something to keep an eye on. And as we head in towards Saturday and perhaps on into Sunday, watching another system maybe skirt by off to our south, perhaps be a big snowmaker for the mid-Atlantic states. At this point, though, looks to be a little bit too far south for Sunday. And Monday, we're right back up into the mid to upper 30s. Stay tuned for the rest of your local updates and your Storm Checker radar here on the News 10 Storm Checker channel.